Volume is the most important thing when it comes to becoming a millionaire with OnlyFans management. So in this video, I'm gonna tell you how to repurpose content. Now, essentially, for those of you who aren't in the OnlyFans industry yet, you wanna start. Let me explain the issue that we're trying to fix with this video. The problem is, as always, females are retarded. So females have the intrinsic talent of basically being lazy and fucking everything up they get tasked to do. So most OnlyFans agencies are confronted with the problem that they would like to post more Instagram reels, right? They would like to post more videos on social medias to get more views, get more subscribers, make more money. Logical male equation. Problem is, females can't or don't want most of the time. They're not able to record that high amount of content on a daily basis because, of course, you have to go to Starbucks, you have to meet with your friend Susan, right? You have to gossip on WhatsApp for 4 hours, and you have to disappoint your father. So basically, they have a very busy life, and this is the problem that most agencies are confronted with, since volume matters, right? If you get 50,000 views per video, and now you post 5, you get 5 times the views, 5 times the subscribers, 5 times the money, 5 times the dick size that you can buy with the money. So this is basically what we're confronted with, and I'm going to tell you how to fix that. Since this is what we're confronted with, and I'm going to tell you how to fix that. Because repurposing content has been a very controversial thing, even on this channel, since there's the one half of people who swears it damages the accounts you post on, right? If Instagram knows it's not original content, you just reposted a video, they're gonna naturally lower the views, lower the engagement you get, and you make less money with it. The other half says, no, it's perfect, it's been working for me. And as always, the truth is kind of in the middle, right? I'm even team organic for all I care. I'm preaching on this channel, you need organic content, but there's nothing against really doing both at the same time. So what we're gonna figure out is how to do it and how to implement it in your agency and which crucial mistakes you have to basically prevent in the whole system. Now, first of all, let's take a random video, for example. You have that video uploaded, the creator recorded it in front of the camera, right? It actually looked good for once. So you think, wow, this video, I want to post it not only on this main account where it's organic, I want to post on 5 other accounts. Smart plan. So what we're going to do is we're going to download said video. You can use sites like Snaptic or Snap Insta, you know, where you just basically download the video without a watermark, so you have it in your files. If you just had it on your phone, okay, perfect. Just talking about if it's already on the Instagram, right? Because I'm proactive and I'm helping you fix every issue you might come across. Now, you can put the video in any video editing software you like. Some people use CapCut, some use InShot, some use others. It doesn't matter itself. What matters is what you do to the video. It's going to be a very basic progress. This is not the main part of the video. Now, the next step is you want to edit this content so it's super unique, right? Instagram doesn't detect it. And here it's very, very important what you do, because most people just change the brightness or change the colors of the video a bit, which I don't know how to break it to you. Instagram is run by Jews. And they always get their money. So you can't trick them. If there's one thing you won't be able to do, it's to basically steal money from a Jew, bro. They're gonna do this and ban your video. So while you want to, for example, add 1% of brightness or take 1% out, you want to add 1% of contrast, more or less. You want to add the looks of the video a bit. The most important thing is to change the structure itself, meaning you're going to take 0.1 second out of one scene. You're going to basically mirror the video, right? You're going to add a different scene at the beginning. So it just has to look more unique. It has to actually be a different video. It doesn't have, it can't just look different. It has to be different. Now, once you've completed all the steps, and here again, the more you do, the better. You will find a system that works, since Instagram pulls out patches every single month. I can tell you one thing and it's going to be patched in another. So make sure to do enough so it's a real unique video. Don't just change the brightness and be like, I'm such a smart guy. It doesn't work like that. So you export the video, upload it through Instagram, everyone's happy. But it doesn't end here. This is where most agencies fail, because most agencies have a kind of a routine like that. Maybe they're not doing it perfectly, but this is kind of the routine. Where most agencies fail is they fuck up everything else. First of all, Instagram is smart. I have to admit that. As much as they hate me, as much as I hate them, they're actually fucking smart, right? So what you need to do is make sure they can't identify that it's the same account, the same video, the same creator. There's recently, by the time I'm recording this video, a big ban wave on a lot of accounts where Instagram said, hey, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but you have this account, this is you, and there's also like this account, this might also be you, and this and this and this. They all have the same profile picture, they're using the same sounds, right? They're having the same pictures, the same face, the same link, the same bio. I might just ban all of you, right? So essentially you're fucked. So what you have to make sure is that these accounts that you post the videos on are different profile pictures, different usernames. I'm not talking about one different letter. If I create 5 more IG accounts, Oliver Smoller is my main one, then I have Oliver Smoller 1, Oliver Smoller 2, Oliver Smoller 3. It doesn't take a big brain to understand that this might actually just be my second, my third, my fourth account. So you need to make sure, okay, my one account is named Oliver Smoller. The second one is Knowledge from Oliver. The second one is Sexy Oliver. The next one is Big Dick Oliver. You know, at least do some variation in the usernames. Different profile pictures, different feed posts, different bio, maybe a different funneling setup, different link. Here, get all my links, here, link tree, here, this, here, that. So the accounts have to look very, very different. So apart from kind of having the same videos, there's nothing to basically bring them together. There's a lot of people named Oliver. None of them as good looking, but of course there's many Olivers on the planet. They can't just ban me because someone else has the name, right? What the fuck am I gonna do about that? So first of all, have a very, very different account setup. And second of all, this is also where most agencies have logic fail. Don't repost every single video on every single account the same. So your Reels tab on the account can't look the exact same, because this is what Instagram is actively checking. So what you need to make sure is, if you have 3 different videos per day that the creator does, you're gonna post all 3 of them on the main account, one of them on the first reposting account, one of them on the second, and one of them on the third. So there's different content on all of these accounts most of the time. This is what you need to make sure. Otherwise, they're all gonna get banned. They're all gonna get banned. So this is essentially how you kind of bypass the Instagram algorithm so far. But the more important thing is, how do you actually implement that in your agency? Like I already said, reposted content will always be a detriment. It will never get as many views as pure organic content that's been recorded inside the Instagram app, with every single video being unique. This example will always make the most views. Now, what you want to understand is that while repurposed content will get a fraction of views less, it can still make views. It can still get you subscribers. So how the most successful agencies do it is, you split up into both teams, because you have your main chick and you have your side chicks, okay? The main chick is your original content. You can even have a couple of accounts like that, where the creator just records every single video again and again and again. These accounts will be your main accounts. They will pull the most views. So on the one hand, on the side of the agency, you have these. But on the other hand, you have the reposted accounts. You have accounts that are purely there for repurposed content. Never mix the two. Never. Because then you basically work for nothing. You still have the detriment of being repurposed, and the account gets kind of slowed down. But also, the model creates every single video. So that just doesn't make sense. But I see a lot of agencies do that. So make sure you have split up repurposed accounts, original accounts, and put the main focus on the original ones, of course. And this is the beauty about the whole thing, because you can still have your main accounts, your main organic accounts, pull all the views, but you can hire 50 VAs and repost on as many accounts as you like. On this side, I just pulled my snooze box over. Fuck. So this is the type of setup that you want to have in your agency. And the second and last thing that's super, super important for you guys is to understand, when is the right time to repost. Most agencies to think, oh yeah, I want to start Instagram, I'm just gonna hire 50 VAs, get a phone farm and start posting. What they don't understand is, you're effectively doing the crucial mistake of putting quantity before quality. If the average video you post on IG Reels gets 100 views and you repost it 20 times, you're gonna pull 2,000 views per day in total, which is barely 1 subscriber every 2 or 3 days that you're gonna make. But now you have to manage all of these accounts, right? Now you have 20 accounts to take care of. What the fuck? That doesn't make sense. You have so much more effort and so much more basically brain fuck for not a single result. What you need to do as an agency is, before you go into the volume, you have to go into the quality. You're gonna start low with a couple of accounts with original content and optimize the content until you have a winning formula. And you know, most of the videos I post get at least like 50k views, 100k, 200k, whatever number you want to pick, but don't go below 50k. So you know, if I post, I make views. Then, and only then, when you're at that point that you're already generating views, it becomes relevant to scale the output. Because if your videos right now make 10k views, if you want to make 100k views more, you might as well just make the content better, with all the shit I've been saying on this channel, with the academy that I opened up, right? like there's so much more to it, and if you don't optimize that, you're never going to get views. It's just way easier. And once you're at a point where you make the views, then the volume becomes relevant. Then you can just post 3 times as much videos to make 3 times as more views. But now, once you're already making good views alone, now you're actually going from 50, 60 subs a day to 200, 300 subs a day, which is a very relevant change in your industry, right? So this is just what I'm nailing down. Don't just randomly start reposting because your favorite bald racist on YouTube said that. Do it when your video is actually ready to be reposted. It's just like if I'm trying to be a singer and I'm going on stage, but I'm singing like I sing like a dog. I'm like not being a good singer overall. Nobody likes my singing. If I create like 5 albums and 50 singles that I'm releasing with music videos, what? Nobody's gonna watch it anyway. I just wasted like 2 years of my life. But if I work on my music until I'm an actual good singer and people like my music, if I'm like, okay, if I drop an album now, people are gonna buy it. A substantial amount of people are gonna buy it and my career is gonna go forward. This is the mindset that you wanna have. So with that being said, make sure to value all of these points. If you want to get more knowledge about the whole thing, I got a shit ton of stuff for you because I got a completely free Telegram community with over 12,000 members in there who are all gonna help you set your agency up, get your agency to the next level. And last but not least, while I'm not trying to be this faggoty OFM guru, I have to mention it, is recently I opened up an academy for a very select, handpicked amount of agencies that I'm actively mentoring throughout their way, making them a shit ton of money. With the 5 years of knowledge in this industry, my own agency systems that I'm giving forward, the shit that I'm never gonna talk about on YouTube. So since I've already closed the doors for that one, what you can do is send me a message at Oliver Smoley on Telegram, and I'll put you on the waiting list. So if I decide maybe by the end of the year, maybe in a month, maybe in 2 months, to open the doors again, you're gonna be the first in line to actually get applied, to actually get accepted to the whole thing, and start bringing your agency to the next level to reach 6 figures and 7 figures per month. So now that the gay shit is out of the way, wish all of you a wonderful day. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.